What is up there, everybody? My name is Bizz.
And this is Tyler, and this is Bizz and Tyler. This time, instead of doing Arena, like we've been doing for our previous episodes, we're going to do a deck building kind of tutorial.
Yes, this is the deck that I have had the most fun with recently. So, let's explain how this series is going to work. I play Hearthstone, and Tyler doesn't. So, Tyler's just here for his good looks, like usual.
And my witty remarks. Rare.
Okay, so basically I'm going to build decks, and if I think they're a lot of fun and they don't lose a lot, I'll make a video about it. And this deck was the first one. I know a decent amount of people do it, but I didn't realize that, and I thought it was an amazing idea to make a nearly all-spell mage deck. So we're gonna go ahead and build that right now, so you can see how it works.
It's quite amazing. I've watched him play some rounds or matches with it. It's pretty damn good.
I have one on turn 3 with it. Fun fact: someone used a Millhouse Mana Storm on me, which makes all of your spells cost 0 for that turn, and I had a Fireball and a Pyroblast in my hand, and took them down to 14 on turn 1. It was the most amazing thing. So we're gonna make a new deck.
You lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was pretty wonderful.
All right. So new mage deck. Jaina. I think that's how I do.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So okay, we are gonna focus this deck on almost all spells, with the exceptions being stuff that has spell power, Sorcerer's Apprentice, and 1 Mana Worm, just because sometimes that they can spiral out of control quickly. So we're gonna start out with 2 Arcane Missiles. I like Arcane Missiles. I know a lot of people who play ranked and stuff don't use them a lot. They're really good early game for removing those weenies, because it'll most likely kill stuff with 1 health.
Weenies.
How old are you?
Dude, I don't want to say. Weenies.
Plus, this deck, my spell deck, is built to nuke down as fast as humanly possible. So if I draw this on turn 1, I'm going to use it, because my objective is to blow my cards all at once, just to try to get them as low as possible and try to finish them off.
And the funny thing is, it works like 90% of the time.
It does. It's amazing, because it's not that hard to top deck into a damaging spell when half of your cards are damaging spells. Yeah. It's wonderful. So we're also going to grab an Ice Lance, because it's only 1 though, because it combos perfect with Frostbolt, because you can deal 3 damage to the opposing character and then Ice Lance it, so that's 7 damage on the opponent for only 3 mana in 1 turn. That's pretty crazy. And if you have a Sorcerer's Apprentice out, it's 7 damage for 1 mana. So I like that combo a lot.
Blown.
Yes. This deck doesn't have any taunt or any kind of protection for my smaller guys, like my Sorcerer's Apprentice and my Mana Worm. So I like to take 2 mirror images.
That's what is it? 1 mana cost.
And you get 2 0/2 minions with taunt. So it's great for early game protection. It's really hard to deal with that unless you're a paladin that has some kind of consecrate, but even that's still turn 4.
So annoying.
So I'm gonna take 1 Mana Worm, not 2. I previously had 2 in this deck. I changed it around a little bit because I put an extra Azure Drake in it instead, because I needed the card draw. But yeah, only 1, and just for the threat of it spiraling out of control, because it gains 1 attack with every spell you use, and that can be wonderful. We're gonna take... I'm sorry. Okay, wonderful. I thought you were gonna have one of those witty remarks.
No, I'm not yet. Not yet. Keep going. I mean, that weenie thing. That was pretty funny. That weenies. All right, keep going. It's like that SpongeBob episode. I'm not a weenie. And he goes to Weenie Hut Juniors.
If you don't like SpongeBob, you're gay. Okay.
Holy shit! No.
No.
Don't.
No.
I mean, SpongeBob back in the day was pretty...
If you don't like SpongeBob, you're stupid.
There you go.
Okay. So,
don't want to offend that gay community out there.
I know. I'm sorry. I have gay friends.
Awkward silence.
So now we're going to take 2 Arcane Explosions. Simply because it's great if you can get that, well, you don't see it on the screen. If you can get like a, wait, where's my Geomancer? Oh, it's a neutral card. Just kidding. If you can get some early Geomancers, where did he go?
Oh, just take your time, Biz.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Go.
If you can get an early Geomancer that's 2 damage to all of his minions for 2 costs, that's not bad at all.
Cobird.
We're going to take 2 Frostbolts because of that possible Ice Lance combo that we talked about earlier. I'm going to take 2 Sorcerer's Apprentice because it makes all your spells cost 1 less. Oh, goodness. So you play this on turn 1 with the coin, and you can have a mirror image for free, or an Arcane Missile for free, which works out pretty well. Gets you early momentum. We're going to take 1 Arcane Intellect.
It's got to be the gold one.
Oh,
Gotta be the gold
I have 2 golden ones.
How the heck did you get 2 gold
I don't know.
Don't question it. Let's go.
Okay. I'm going to take 1 Arcane Intellect. I'd like to have more, but there's just not enough room in the deck. If you think you can squeeze a spot out, go ahead. I didn't want to get rid of any more of my spell power than I had to. I'm going to take 1 Cone of Cold. Just for that little bit of control in case the board starts to get away from me. Which it could, since I'm not playing a lot of minions, but if I can survive the late game with my Flamestrikes and Blizzard, I'll be fine. I'm going to take 2 Fireballs, because it's a wonderful card. Yeah, it's pretty good. You get some spell damage minions out there, it's pretty great. So...
kill it with fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kill it with fire.
I like fire.
I'm going to take 1 Polymorph, not 2, just in case they throw something crazy out there. Most anything I can deal with Fireballs. But in case maybe they have an 8/8 or something with Divine Shield, it just makes it easier to ping off. I'm going to take 1 Blizzard, because I only have 1. If I had another one, I'd probably find a room for it in my deck. I'd probably get rid of Polymorph. But I only have 1.
Not the Polymorph.
Yes, it's the Polymorph. I'm going to take 2 Flamestrikes because it's the best removal in the game, in my opinion. I'm surprised they haven't nerfed that or upped it to 8 mana or something like that. I just played a game where the opponent had 4 minions on the board, and I cleared his board and hit him with a Pyroblast and won.
It was quite magical.
Magical.
Magical. Yeah. Like Disney World magical.
Disney.
I haven't been to Disney in forever, dude.
It's been like a couple years.
4 years.
I mean, really, that's not that long.
No,
we're kind of spoiled.
It's still a long time for me. We're young, man. We're young. Young.
Anyway, and I'm gonna take a Pyroblast because it's Pyroblast. It's the best finisher in the game.
10 damage.
10 damage. Oh, and if you didn't know, all spells bypass taunt. So if someone's playing a taunt-heavy deck, doesn't matter. This deck will wipe them out.
It basically says, F you, I'm going in whether you have taunt or not.
Yes, that's exactly what it says. Now, to get my spell damage minions, I'm going to take 2 Kobolds for the early game. I wish I had a Blood Mage Thalnos. He's a 1/1 with spell damage and a Death Rattle similar to the Loot Hoarder. But he's a legendary and I don't have him yet. So when I get him, someone's gonna go. But until then...
But who?
Polymorph. That sheep
damn
got
Polymorph, man. You got something against that or something.
I mean, it doesn't really fit the deck. I mean, it's okay.
I mean, it's a spell deck.
Yeah, it's good
it just
to
doesn't
have.
Do, it
it's nice to have.
Yeah. Just in case they play, like, 12-12 with...
Deathwing
taunt. Oh my god.
That's not a thing. There's no 12-12 with taunt.
You could give it taunt.
Theoretically, yes, that'd be terrifying.
So, yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna take 2 Geomancers for that spell power. I'm only gonna take 1 Mage because I had to kick one out when I added the Mana Worm back into my deck. Let's see. What else have we got? I have... Where's the Ogre? There he is. 2 Ogres. It's a 4/4 for 4. It's not that bad even without the spell damage.
But
it can trade for some stuff. But the spell damage is important.
Yeah. The spell damage.
The spell damage is important. And the Azure Drake for the spell damage and the draw card. And what am I missing?
Did you get the Arch Mages in there?
That's right, the Arch Mages.
You're welcome. Coming from the guy that doesn't play Hearthstone.
I hate you.
Arch Mage.
Alright, and that's it. That is Bizz's constructed Mage Nuke spell deck.
So let's title that Bizz Nuke deck.
Bizz
Nukem. Like Duke Nukem. But
Bizz Nukem. I like it. That's what it's going to be called. And just to show you how it works, I'll play a ranked game with it. I'm not that high a rank. I usually play arena. I don't play ranked that often. As you can see by my guys' levels, it's not
except for that mage.
Extremely impressive. I play a lot of priest and mage. That's all I've been playing recently. But let's go ahead and get in it with the...
Because you're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard. Sorry. It's getting late, and I'm tired.
As you can see, it's 11:51.
It's not too late. I'm just being a little stupid, and
you need some sugar.
No, I don't need any sugar.
No?
Sugar will get me even more.
You need some B12?
Oh, God, B12. All right, so, yeah, I have a thing of B12 that my mom gave me to go to school with, so I have some B12. It was probably a bad idea, because I get really hyper when I get a lot of...
He's obnoxious. Okay, we're going to get rid of the Flamestrike, because we don't need that till a later game. We'll keep everything else. I prefer to go second with this deck, but I suppose we'll have to make do.
And second is really the best.
I think. A lot of people like going first, because you get a mana advantage. You're always one up. But I don't know. I just like going... I like the coin. The coin can change the momentum. Like, if I had coin, I could play... Geomancer right off the bat, but instead I have to wait till next turn, and if he plays a minion, then I'll have to probably burn something to kill it, because I can't let him get momentum on the board.
Yeah, because that will lead to death.
Right. But he didn't, which is ideal for me.
So who is this person? The person's name is Navy? Is that Nabby?
I have not played this person. Nabby. Fly away, kite. Okay, we're just going to play the Geomancer and end my turn. And then if you play something next turn... It'll probably only have 2 health unless he coins into something, so I can just Arcane Explosion it. No big deal. Let's see what he plays. Come on. Take your time.
Open, close the door. Oh.
Wow. Nothing.
I would say play that Mana Worm. That's what I would do.
This is called Bizz Nukem, right?
Yep.
Let's do it. He might be sitting on a weapon. Who knows? If he is, now he can't use it for the next turn. I wonder what he's holding. He might have just gotten really bad pulls. His deck might have too many high cost in it. I don't know.
Oh, that's a pretty good tip too. Don't put too many high cost cards in, because you might end up drawing all those early game, and that's just, you can't even do anything.
And there's the weapon I anticipated, which you can't use this turn because he's frozen. So this turn, I actually don't have anything I can do other than Pyroblast him, which kind of sucks that he didn't play a minion, because this only affects minions. Or I would probably just use it to nuke him down. So I guess we're just going to go at him. Which kind of sucks. I could have used that just to get him an extra attack, but that's kind of wasteful.
Yeah, you might as well just wait until there's some minions on the board, so that way you'll get the damage to him, and then you'll get the +1 attack.
Right, which he's probably going to kill off my Mana Worm this turn with his Fiery War Axe. Oh, good play. That's what he was waiting for. But I should be able to handle that fairly well with my control.
Yep, there goes the Mana Worm.
So the Mana Worm's gone, but it leaves me with the Kobold and...
Pull it Azure Drake.
Which I'm not going to use now. Instead, I'm going to just
Arcane
Explosion and then ping him off and do 2 more damage.
So already by turn 6 or
turn 5,
at the end of turn 5, he's gone down to 17 health.
Not my best run, but so far it's looking okay. Yeah. I still have a Polymorph, I still have Blizzard, and I have a little bit of card draw if I need it. So, and I have 22 cards left, so there's still plenty for me to draw. He's going to take 2 more damage to kill my Kobold. Oh, that's a good play, and equip a 2/2 weapon. I don't have any kind of Swamp Oozes or anything like that in this deck, so that's a weakness, I suppose. Here, I'll probably play the Azure Drake just for the draw card, only because I know he can't kill it with what he has now unless he uses everything. Like, he'll have to sacrifice his Weaponsmith and take 4 damage to kill it, unless he has a charge minion, which is possible, or like a Cruel Taskmaster or something. That's actually kind of likely. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe instead...
You're so smart. You're so smart.
Thank you. I play this game too much. I'm probably going to throw out an Arch Mage just in case he has a Cruel Taskmaster or an Inner Rage or something that he could 1-for-1 trade with the Drake. This way, at least, he'll probably be able to live through anything they can throw at him, and I can just Azure Drake next turn in combination with a spell if I draw one. So let's see what he does.
That weapon looks pretty cool, though.
It does. For a 2/2 weapon, that's...
It's got the blood on the blade and the flames.
The flames, it's like a Hot Wheels car. It's awesome. The flames.
But better.
Well, it's an axe. And it's a video game, and Warcraft. Warcraft is amazing.
I like war.
So he's going to slam it. So he can kill it, but he would have burned 2 cards and 1 swing of his weapons to do it.
I don't think that's worth it. To be honest, you're wasting too many cards just to get that one guy down.
But I think he knows at this point that I'm running a spell deck, and that spell power it hurts. So that is what he's going to do. He's going to take the damage and just get rid of him. Oh! Wait. But why would he... That was dumb. That was a misplay by him. He could have just slammed it and then executed, and then if he wanted to swing, he could have swung at me. He took 2 damage to do that, and I think that's kind of a mistake. So now I'm going to play the Azure Drake because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a Cruel Taskmaster, or he would have played it last turn. Let's see what we get. Mirror Image. Nice. That was lucky.
Play that junk.
So we're going to play Mirror Image, which can take hits from both of these. So if he doesn't have anything in his hand that does damage, my Azure Drake lives next turn, and I can dual Fireball for 14 damage and win.
Let's hope for that.
Let's see what he can do. If he can't get rid of the taunt and kill my Azure Drake, I win. Even if he does, I get him down to 1, unless he armors up.
Yeah, and then you can just kill him next turn no matter what with your... Unless he puts the shield up.
Right, he can add 2 armor to himself every turn. But let's see.
There goes
There's one.
There goes another taunt.
What does he have? Another misplay. He should have played that at the beginning of his turn. He would have been a 4/4 instead of a 3/4. He's making some mistakes. That's not good. It cost him.
Let's just hope he forgets to put his hero... Oh,
no, he didn't forget to put his hero power. But
you still can't win, though, because...
yeah, I win.
Oh, yeah, because you can hit him with the... Okay, yeah,
good game.
Well played.
And that's the power of the Bizz Nukem deck.
Right there. And he quits.
Rightfully so. Yeah. He was about to get eaten by my Drake. So, that went well.
Very well. Well, there you go. That's the spelled nuke deck.
The Bizz Nukem nuking deck of mage awesomeness. We'll throw which cards we used in the description below, in case you miss it in the video. And I think that's it for this episode.
Yep, that's pretty much it. We're gonna do some more deck building tips, like there's a pirate deck we can do,
and we're gonna
Murloc deck.
We're probably gonna do a focus on mage for now, and do like a mage enrage deck, a mage trap deck, stuff like that. Mage is a really good overall class, and they're just really fun. And the spell deck, I've been having enormous amounts of fun with. So
was like 90% of the time, like we said earlier.
Yeah. I usually don't lose with it.
It's pretty good.
So that's it for that. I hope you all have fun with this deck too. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all that good stuff. And
Bizz and Tyler are out of here. Hooray!